Hey y'all, hey. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, love bug. So we are picking up basically where we left off yesterday. Y'all know we was doing this reaction yesterday and we had a ways to go, honey. I was like, oh my gosh, we are done because this is just going on and on and on and on, huh? Well, we're refreshed. We are back on a beautiful Tuesday morning, y'all. It's super early. Super early. Um, I was up. I could no longer sleep, so I just got up and made myself productive. And that's what we're doing right now. Today is Tuesday, like I said. No tacos, you guys. Let me know what's for dinner. What are we doing for dinner? And we are not doing any tacos. So, other than that, what are we doing for dinner? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna be quiet and go ahead and click play on Peach because we got a ways to go, you guys. She needs money. I do believe Peach has been in that place for a year, meaning the year's rent that she paid last December or whatever, it's up or it's getting ready to be up. So she either needs to make another year's rent or she got to pay rent month to month. And you know how that go, honey. And baby boys graduating this year. And like she didn't pay all Wood's child support off. She got to take baby. She was supposed to be sending baby boy to Japan, but now I guess everyone's going, so he's gonna be having to babysit his siblings while he's supposed to be on his graduation trip. Oh, very interesting. And the father that he don't care too much for, as it looks to us, is going. Y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be quiet so we can get in it.
I don't sit on here and be like, oh, who want? Let me tell y'all, y'all gotta start practicing law number 40. You gotta learn to despise the free lunch. Let me pull it up for y'all. Law 40, right? And I'm gonna read it to y'all. It's one of my favorite laws. Growing up a poor motherfucker, you're not taught this. Law 40 most commonly refers to Law 40, despise the free lunch from Robert Greene's popular book, The 48 Laws of Power, advising against accepting free things due to hidden obligations. But it can also reference specific legal statutes like Title 40 of the U.S. Code. We're talking about the 48 Laws of Power. Core principle: nothing is truly free. Gifts create obligation, placing you in debt. So what that means is your friend be like, "Girl, I'll do your half for free," and the bitch do your half for free. The bitch only charged $50. You had the $50. You could have paid to hold the $50. But instead of you paying to hold the $50, you like, okay, we cool. That's my friend. You let her do the half for free. Next thing you know, this hoe wants you to watch her kids. This hoe want to drive your car. This hoe want to crash on your couch. And every time you say no, she like, oh, but when I did your half for free, when I did your half for free,
She telling the truth. She is telling the truth, you guys. It's no different than someone saying, but well, if you asked me to do it, I would do it. You telling them no, and their response is, well, if you asked me to do it, I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. No. No means no. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Um, it's the same with free. Do you need this? I don't need it. Oh, well, I gave you that. I did this. If it was me, I would have did it because they didn't already gave you something for free and now they're trying to get something. Yeah. Mm-mm. I'm good. I'm good.
now you're in debt. You gotta keep on. Now you realize, bitch, I should have just paid the whole $50, bitch. Bitch, I done took you everywhere all day. Bitch, I done took you out to lunch. I done babysat your mother for. I should have just. It is a trick. Let's pull up one of my favorite content creators. I know y'all don't like the hoe, but the whole Ashley Massengale, the one that is in prison right now for what she did. I love Ashley Massengale work ethic, and I love the fact that she was able to accomplish what she accomplished.
Who is Ashley and what did she do? You'll let me know in the comment section below. Of course, I'm gonna look it up in a second and figure it out. But who is Ashley? She in prison right now and Peach like her? Hmm.
I cannot wait until I have a day where I make $1 million in a day, $7 million in a day, $7 million in 3 days. That shit ain't never happened to me. Ashley Massengale is the only black woman that I know of that has done such a thing, and I think that is phenomenal. I cannot wait for the day that happened to me. When that happens to me, I'm gonna be like, "Thank you, Ashley, for showing me that it's possible." Right? With that being said, Ashley gave them people a free house. We're using this as a teaching moment. This is not for beef. That lady in prison, I ain't got no problem with her. I admire her still. That lady gave that lady mama a free house. And it made her look like, ooh, like she was this, she was that. You give somebody something grand and people forget about all the bad shit you did. I could do that right now. I can call y'all all kinds of names and then say, you know what? I got 10 free wigs. I'm going to give 10 free wigs away to single moms. No, bitch, I'm not giving you hoes shit. I don't like a single mama, bitch. I like a mama. Regardless of her relationship status, that bitch gonna make something shake. I get to that hoe before I get to old single mama crybaby begging ass using ass bitch. So I would never do such a thing. But in Ashley's case, that's what Ashley did. Ashley gave away that free house to that girl mama, but it was a trick. The trick was to make Ashley look good, and it was a tax write off. On top of that, Ashley made it where the house always goes back to her in death. And in real estate, we learned that. For those of you who don't know, I was a realtor, a licensed realtor in the state of Florida. You can make it where you buy a house, but if you buy somebody a house, but if they die, the house always goes back to you or your trust, whatever. It goes back to your family, never to them. I hope y'all know that. You can do the same with a business. You can go into business with people, and instead of when they die, the business go to their significant other or their kids, the business returns back to you. So if y'all was 50-50 business partners and the person died, when they die, the wife don't become a business partner. Now you're just 100% business owner. It's all different ways to do kind of shit, right? So in Ashley's case, that's what she did.
I be telling y'all, just listen to Peach. She's gonna drop some gems sometimes, and sometimes she's gonna drop little poop pebbles. You feel me? It's just whatever you need. You might need a little poop pebble every now and then. I'm not sure.
Which was genius. I would have did the same thing. Fuck, I ain't giving you and your kids no free house for real, bitch. This is just to make me look good. It's just to make her look good. But that's what she fucked up because that girl wanted her mama to give her that house. And the girl mama realized that she couldn't because of the way the deed was. The house will always go back to Ashley and her family. That pissed them off, and now here we go. This grand gesture trying to look good to make motherfuckers like you was a trick in the first place. It was a trick. It was a trick. It was a trick. Somebody said she was renting it to them. I heard, and I apologize if my information is wrong. I heard it was supposed to be a free house. Like she bought it for them. And I used to follow Ashley, and Ashley used to follow me. We used to comment on each other's stuff, and I still like Ashley. So if my story is wrong, I apologize. But based on what I know, it was supposed to be a free house. Like she bought it. People always buy free things. It's not really free. If we look at everybody who do taxes right now, they're doing all these free giveaways. That shit ain't no free giveaway. In order to win a giveaway, you got to go ahead and start putting all your personal information in to file your taxes. When you put all your personal information in to file your taxes, they're going to go ahead and hit the submit button, bitch. Now you mad that they done filed your taxes, charged you $1,500 because your dumb ass wanted to win $100 on Facebook. You're a dumb bitch. There's nothing free. Despise the free.
That is so true. I'm not gonna call y'all a dumb bitch. But what she just said about the free giveaway and you actually entering your information and thinking you being slick or you getting a little extra funky $100 and they didn't actually file your freaking taxes and deposited $800, $900, $1,400 of your money into their account just because you wanted a little free $100, just because you wanted to win a little free iPhone. $50. Like some people gonna do it for $50, $25. honey. Mm-mm-mm. Um, the system is made to get over on the people that are least wealthy. The system is made to get over on those people that need that $50. So you're going to go ahead and enter your information because you may need that $50 for some chicken for your kids and some cereal for them in the morning and whoop whoop. But that $50 in return costs you $1,500. It's not good, y'all. And it happens every day, all the time, not just with tax time. It happens all the time.
Lunch. Another example, one of my favorite examples to use, is when we look at free government housing. I always tell y'all it is a trick. I used to complain about paying for school lunch, paying taxes. I grew up a po motherfucker. I'm used to everything being free. Now I gotta pay for everything. There is absolutely nothing free. Bitch, I gotta pay for everything. I'm like, this shit not fair. This is a ripoff. I have to pay for school lunch. I have to pay for swim lessons. I have to pay for YMCA membership. I gotta take care of my own motherfucker. I gotta pay for food. Meanwhile, motherfuckers who qualify for food stamps get everything. This is not fair. It was not until I watched the video and the bitch said, and I talk about this all the time. If you watch my lives, you know I talk about this all the time. It's one of my favorite topics. He said, do not complain about paying your taxes. Of course, try to get them lowered, vote, and all this other shit. But don't complain about paying your taxes. When you pay your taxes, it take care of the goose, what the fuck ever, the goose that lay your golden eggs. Now I already know our taxes take care of poor motherfuckers, right? It don't take care of the rich. It do, but it don't. They do it differently. We'll get into that on another topic. It's too deep. But poor people get free shit because of people who make money pay their taxes. And the more money you make, the more taxes you pay unless you learn how to do certain write-offs. And we're not going to get into that. So, anywho, rich people take care of the poor. Rich people take care of the poor. Really, it's the middle class, but working class. Rich people take care of the poor. How can a poor motherfucker lay a golden egg? I was so angry. I'm talking about I was angry for about 2 weeks. Like every day, like I'm re-listening to the video and I'm trying to figure out how can a poor motherfucker lay a golden egg? If they poor, a poor bitch ain't got no gold. Like, what the fuck? Like I'm like pondering it. I'm getting enraged. And then one day I had an epiphany. Aha moment, a light bulb went off. And I realized that the golden egg that a poor motherfucker lay is their kids. And when we look at the ghetto, when we look at the hood, you are getting robbed for your children. We need your children to work for us. Yeah, I'm rich now, bitch. We need your children to work for us. So poor people don't have the same access to education. They don't. We're all supposed to have access to a free, equal education, but they don't. Where you live matters. The school your kids go to matter. They have a different access to teachers, a different access to food, a different access to devices based on what schools they go to. Title I schools, the teachers hate their jobs. They just working there to get that extra bonus, aka those schools who are in poverty. A Title I school, you either got to be failing or in poverty. A certain percentage of the school got to be below a certain income. Those teachers work there. They get paid extra money. That's why they work there. And typically, those are teachers who don't want to be teachers. Those are the nurses who could not pass the goddamn exam to be a nurse, so they got their certificate to teach. Those are the people who wanted to be doctors and they couldn't. They thought they was gonna be a singer and they motherfucking failed. At Title I schools, most of those teachers are fucking failures and fuck ups, and that's the only job that they can motherfucking get. The good schools want teachers who love to teach. They want the teachers with the masters and the
Do y'all know how many people she actually offended by what she's saying right now? Honey, child. I'm surprised this didn't basically break the internet. The telling the lady she don't care about her cancer like exploded. How did this not? Girl. Next, she gonna be talking about CNAs and CMTs and everything else. She might even talk about paramedics.
Doctors, the teachers who are passionate, they're on fire because somebody taught them. These other motherfuckers, they just here for they check. They hate these badass kids. They doing the bare motherfucking minimum. They can't stand your nappy head, bonnet wearing ass, and your ashy ass kids, and they treat them as such. That's what. Guess what? Because your kid don't have access to the same education, the probability of them being CEOs go down. Also, because of the neighborhood that you live in, because you live in the ghetto.
So I wonder what education do her children have access to in what is it? Where does she live? I can't even think of it right now. Um, Lakewood Ranch. Yeah, Lakewood Ranch. So what type of education does her children have access to in Lakewood Ranch Academy, where they give them the black bags for the empty little tummies? Hmm, I'm just trying to figure out. Because if they giving them the black bags for the empty little tummies, it must be some poverty in that school, huh? Ah, okay. I'm just asking, Child, she talking about everybody else kids' teachers. What about hers? Her children that couldn't read. Okay.
Even if we knock it down and we rebuild it, the mindsets of those in the ghetto is still those mindsets of a po motherfucker. It's full of people doing fraud. It's full of people stealing. It's full of people selling their fucking food stamps instead of feeding their kids. It's filled with that. I come from that. I don't care who get mad. I literally got videos showing it. I come from that. It's filled with that. Your children, no matter how good of a parent you are, no matter if you got God in the house, no matter if you even got two parents in the house, the likelihood of them stepping out that door and becoming a criminal increases. And guess what? When they become a criminal, the government gets rich. Also, prisons, at least in Florida, are privately owned. Those private organizations get rich. Those companies who got their ass in there sewing boxes and training motherfucking dogs, canines, bitch, they get rich. The golden eggs are your children. Learn to despise the free. Learn to take.
So I wonder, like, she says all this stuff, but then what if one of her children go off and become a criminal? Does that mean it's because of their upbringing? What if one of her children, Lord forbid, decides to go off and become, um, dependent on something? Is she gonna say it was because of the upbringing? What if one of her children, one of her boys, decides that he loves another man? Is she gonna say that's because he was SA'd by someone? What if Gorgeous decides that she don't want to be with men and she wants to be with a woman? Is that going to be because Gorgeous was SA'd? I don't. I said yesterday she just like to hear herself talk. She don't think. She just speaks.
Pride in paying your way. Learn to love to get out of the ghetto. When you get out, bitch, don't go back. Tell them motherfuckers they gotta come to the park over here in the suburbs. Show them different things. And if they don't wanna come, fuck them. The fuck you going back to everything you escaped? Me and my husband just had this conversation again in the car. I'm not allowed to go to the Florida State Fair anymore. I couldn't go last year, can't go this year. My husband love the hood, would love the ghetto, and that's why he a po motherfucker. I be like, you ain't nothing but a po motherfucker. You a po, you a po fuck nigga.
Why is she not allowed to go to the Florida Fair? Like, is she actually banned from it, or is she scared she gonna get beat up, or what?
That's what po motherfuckers do. You going somewhere that so many people never have the opportunity to escape from. And this is why I feel so strongly when it comes to community college. I mean that. We just had that conversation. I mean that. Community college is for po motherfuckers. It is for teen parents. It is for old motherfuckers. Anybody over 22. It's for old motherfuckers who getting their shit together later in life. They done went out there. They done got their ass whooped on by life. They up the LPNs and CNAs wiping motherfucking ass. Meanwhile, the little young white bitch or even black bitch that went to college straight out of high school, she a RN sitting up there on her phone ordering shit off Amazon. And you mad. I just seen that Facebook post. I don't know if y'all seen that talking about how they tired of the RNs watching um YouTube videos and Instagram posts and ordering shit off Amazon where they gotta change 16 patients and base 8 people. That's your dumb ass. You should have did it right the first time. You should have been like them. You should have took your ass to a real college. You should have paid attention. Even if you went to community college, you should have went in that accelerated nursing program, and then you could be sitting on your phone too. But because you are a fuck up, it's taking your ass longer than usual. And I'm a fuck up too. Because I'm a fuck up and I gamble my money, I gotta work way harder. I'm old. I'll be 37 years old. My kids though, my goal is to make
She just be talking out the side of her neck, you guys. My sister took that accelerated nursing program, and she is not an RN yet. And when I tell you she sit on her ass right next to them, ordering shit and doing whatever she want to do on her phone and going and seeing the babies and doing whatever she want, that's what she does. Okay? She didn't have to go to the real college. She did it how she had to do it. And she came out the hood, honey. And she's right there with them, not changing asses, and nothing wrong with it. Girl, preach, preach, preach. Your children are going to have to deal with the things that you say today. 7 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 3 years down the line, shit, 2 years down the line, because baby boy is going to college. They're going to have to deal with the things that you've said on this internet and said for a dollar, for some attention.
sure they're not fuck ups. Now in life, of course you're gonna fuck up. You're not gonna have no perfect life. Adversity is a part of life. But don't fuck up that bad, bitch. Don't fuck up like me, your daddy, or them LPN, CNN, CNA bitches. Don't fuck up like that. All right. Any questions for me? Not too much on CNA. I'm gonna give everything to them. I can see if it was an 18-year-old CNA who gotta work and go to college at the same time. Y'all hoes be 30, 40, a CNA and mad at a RN. Bitch. Don't be mad because she went to college and was done with college at 21, 22. She did it the right way. Be mad at you. Now what you gonna do about it, ho? You gonna go back to school or not? It ain't too late. Go ahead and go to community college, but keep your kids out of that. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And then even when they be like, well, it's student loans. Well, yeah, if your parents had money, you wouldn't have no student loans. If they did the right thing and they opened up you a college savings account at age birth, fresh out the coochie as soon as you got the social, you would be set. If they gave you a Roth IRA young, you would be set. But because your parents are poor motherfuckers, they birthed you into poverty and they didn't teach you the right things. And now we got another generation of poor motherfuckers. The great news is you're grown now. What you gonna do about it? 37 is old. It's old. I like that though. That don't bother me. Y'all the ones that don't want to get old. Wood don't want
Okay, you guys. I know there may be some out there that are getting ready to put their children in college, and don't let what she just said get you down. You do not have to have started a savings for your kid when they were born and all that, you guys. Y'all just got to do what you got to do. It's never too late to start saving for college. And it's very much possible for your child to get through the 4 years of college without a student loan. It is possible for your child to get through 6 years of college without a student loan. Don't fall into the BS. Don't do it. Here she is telling y'all to don't fall into it and don't be po motherfuckers, but then speaking about student loans. Don't fall into that shit. Don't fall into that trap.
get old. I love being old. The idea of turning 37, I'm honored. I'm excited. Do you know how exciting that is? 37 years old, 3 years to 40. To God be the glory. God, thank you. That's old. I love being old. Y'all don't want to say 37 is old because you're older than me or you're around the same age group and you don't want to get old. But being old is a privilege. Typically, with age comes experience, and with experience comes wisdom. But unfortunately, there are a lot of old fools. Some of y'all are old fools. So it scares you. Look at you getting older and older and still fucking dumb. I get it. Any questions for me? Shop my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. My goal was to sell 10 tickets. We sold 9. We're going to do a refresh, see if we sold any more classes. And we talk like this on Wake Up with Peach. And I have people of all different levels. I have 60-year-olds. My oldest student was 87 years old. Shout out to Marjorie Kennard. How you is now, Miss Marjorie? 88, 89. And she was very educated. Used to give us our word of the day. Very educated black woman. We're at 48. 48, that's why they hate. 48, I'm super great. 48, I'm first day late. 40, 40, 48. Maybe I gotta get off the live stream. But I probably need to take a break to respond to everybody and talk to my man. We're at 48 tickets sold. 48 tickets. So thank you all so much for your business. Your Zoom information is on the bottom of your ticket. You will get a reminder.
Hey, everybody's and everyone's, y'all. Welcome to the commentary break, love bugs. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, honey, honey. How y'all doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful little morning so far. I know it's early. I know, girl. Did you drink your water this morning? Whether it's room temperature or it's warm, did you drink it? I'm just asking. We got to get these commentary breaks in. After you drink that water, you can drink you some orange juice. You can do what you want, but did you get the water in first? Oh, you did? Okay. Well, love bugs, y'all make sure y'all smack that likety like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed. I'm gonna be quiet and push play so we can keep listening to what Peach got to say. This is a good live this morning, y'all.
Email before class. There is no purchasing of a book necessary. Once class start, I will tell you guys the book I'm reading and I will start reading out of it. I will encourage you to get the book at that point. It's up to you. We don't do digital books. We only do physical, tangible. 48 tickets sold. What time is it? Time is I gotta charge my computer too. 9:29 p.m. 9:29 p.m. That was bad though because I started out with 33 tickets sold. 48 minus 33. Girl, you should have been able to do that off the top of your head. I sold 15 tickets. So it took me too long though. It took me like an hour and 1 hour. This is called analytical data. 1 hour and how many minutes? 19 minutes. I think that's wrong, girl. I think that's 29 minutes. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Any questions for me? Will you still access it? Hell nah. Hell nah. If you can't come to all 21 days, don't come unless you're okay with missing class. And it's a lot of writing. So it's a lot of silent time in class and it's a lot of writing. It's pretty much like guided journaling, you know? It's amazing. I'm not left-handed, guys. It's because I'm using my front camera. I'm right-handed. Wakeupwithpeach.com. Thank you so much, Mecca. I hope I said it right. Is it Mecca? Because that's the I. Are you going to teach class regardless? Yep, I'm going to teach class regardless if you come or don't come. But I got to hit my sales quota. My sales quota is $50,000. I got to sell 901 tickets. My goal tonight is to sell 270 tickets before going to sleep, but I might have to go to sleep. But 270 tickets is my goal. That'll make me $15,000. That's my lock-in price. Once I make my 15 grand, I know, okay, I definitely can sell the 901 tickets. But I really want to sell 1,000. That'll make me $55,550. I'll have people from all over the world coming to Wake Up with Peach. She's definitely worth it. What time does Wake Up with Peach start? Thank you so much. Wake Up with Peach starts at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. You will not be bored. Time go by fast. You're gonna be begging me to stay. Some days I might be nice, but I'm really gonna try to always leave at 6. Thank you so much. Peach, I'm 38 with 3 children, 2 young adults, and a 9-year old girl. I just graduated with my associates and currently attending for my bachelor's. I have goals I have to accomplish. In the meantime, I'm single. Is it selfish for me to be without a spouse, even though I would like to be in a relationship? I feel right now I would add an extra on my plate. Should I wait till I finish college fully or try today? I say you should do whatever you want to do. I don't believe in telling people what to do with their life. In order to help you figure out what you want to do, I say write it down on paper. See, the beauty of life coaching is I don't decide for you. I give you the power to decide. So what is it that you want? Do you feel like you want to feel fulfilled in all 5 areas now, or do you feel like you want to finish college before you add a nigga to your plate? And niggas sometimes could be headaches. So I would literally write down the pros and cons of waiting and not waiting. I also want you to be honest with yourself. Having 3 kids, even though 2, are young adults, I'm gonna assume they're over 18. That means you was hunching early, and you got a 9-year old. I feel like you did enough going nigga crazy. You should focus on your goals, but that's your decision. But once you graduate, your standards gonna probably increase once you get a job. A lot of people don't like bossy women. It becomes hard. It becomes hard to be a boss. When you become a boss, when you start out earning niggas, they don't really like you that much. They don't like the fact that you out earned them. But if you get a nigga right now, he could distract you and then you could never out earn a nigga. You could end up being a bum. So I would literally like write that down on my paper and make sure it aligns with my ultimate goals. Thank you so much. In 5 years, I'll be a preacher. Not ready yet. Still dealing with vengeance. All right. Any questions for me, guys? Shop my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. Wake Up with Peach starts on Monday, January 12th, 2025. 2026. I got to get used to saying that. January 12th, 2026. And we meet every day for 21 consecutive days. Oh, y'all do me a favor. To all the chat GPT girlies, go on chat GPT and put in what is Wake Up with Peach and see what it say. And it'd be like, it's Wake Up with Peach Real or something, and see what it say. It'll tell you. All right. Even if you don't agree with everything, you gotta admit she's smart. Thank you so much. Black History Month next month. I'm doing a project on you for my daughter. Oh, goddamn. Oh, this Quayla. Quayla, your ass over there pregnant again. I love Quayla. Listen, Quayla is the girl who went famous for saying, he funny looking. I still do that to Wood every day. He funny looking. I ain't gonna say every day, but probably like every 3 months. I was exaggerating. That's called hyperbole, but it's spelled hyperbole. Hyperbol. That is one of my favorite words in the entire world. It means exaggeration. Hyperbole. The reason why I like hyperbole is because bitch, it look like hyperbole. That don't look like it say hyperbole, but it says hyperbole and it means to exaggerate. So instead of telling a bitch, oh girl, you a liar, girl, you do too much, girl, you exaggerating, you say hyperbole. But anyways, Quayla pregnant again. Quayla got a whole bunch of motherfucking kids. But this new man, is this a new baby daddy or is it the same baby daddy? Because this new man, if he knew your old baby daddy, if you're an old one, I like that he taking you on cruises, ho. But make sure he take them kids. Take you and all the kids. Make that nigga step. Talking about mama gotta watch the kids. Take them motherfucking kids on trips too. They want to come too, ho. But yeah, I like Quayla. Do y'all remember her? Cardi B had reposted her when she had that pretty chocolate black baby, and she was like, Larry, he funny looking. I don't know, he funny. Baby's so cute, and the baby looked just like her. And she's like, I don't know. And Cardi B was like, give me the baby. That's when I started following Quayla. And ever since then, it's been a pleasure watching you through the highs and lows. Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know her on Facebook. That's my girl. Any questions, God? I'm talking about God. Guys, They have kids nurseries on cruises. They do. Yeah, take them kids too. I ain't see her in the comments. Don't run away now, girl. Talking about you doing a project for your daughter on me for Black History Month. Now don't make me do mine on you. Hmm. Goal setting program led by Peach McIntyre. Chat. Okay. What it say? For those of you who just looked me up on Chat GPT, what it said about Wake Up with Peach. What is Wake Up with Peach hoes? Y'all know y'all love to use Chat GPT. Yeah, we all up and through there. I'm ready for church to open. I'm ready for your church to open. I'm gonna be the first one in there. I believe you. I gotta get myself together though. I'm out of order. I gotta get in order with the Lord. I'll say I'm about 75% there. So we gotta get 100% there before I lead the sheep. What if you wanna go further than CNA, but start there for money purpose? There's nothing wrong with being a CNA. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a CNA. However, let's be honest, most people start off as CNAs because they're fuck ups. Most 18-year-old girls who aren't fuck ups or come from fucked up families don't start off as CNAs. They literally go to school, they go and get their nursing degree. They got a 2 year nursing program. You literally can be a nurse or RN in 2 years. One of my clients was talking to me. She was like, "You so smart. You can even probably test out of it, but you literally can become a nurse in 2 years." Unfortunately, if you come from poverty, your parents aren't encouraging you to go to college and go be a nurse. If you come from where I come from, when you hit 18, they want you to pay bills. Shit, as soon as you get a job at 15, you got to pay bills, you got to buy your own clothes, etc. So you start to get distracted. I don't know any 18-year-old that just want to be in CNA unless they a poor motherfucker from a poor family that running a family and they told them to do that. I would recommend that you go off to college and get your degree, baby, and you stay focused. That's what I would recommend. Unfortunately, it's not possible for some people because of where they come from. And then, unfortunately, unless it changed, when I was in school, when I was in college, if you were under the age of 21, you couldn't take out a student loan without your parents signing for it. Now, luckily for me, I had a baby. In the state of Florida, once you have a child, as soon as you become pregnant, you're considered an adult. So even if your child has a child at 12, in the state of Florida, they're considered an adult as far as making certain financial decisions. They can get their own cash assistant. They can go to college without you signing on any documents because they're pregnant, they got proof of pregnancy, or they had a baby. At least that's how it was 18 years ago. Comment down below if it's changed. So some of you guys want to go off to college, but because your parents won't sign for the student loan, you can't go. And because you didn't do so well academically, you was a fuck up hoe, that you can't get the scholarship to go for free. You can't get the financial aid plus the scholarship to cover college. So you can't do it. You got to be a certain age. How old do you have to be these days to get your own student loan? What's the age if you don't have a baby? What's the age? That's the only fuck up, right? Versus other people, they go to college, their parents don't mind taking out the student loan. You got to be 24, 25. How old? Y'all talking about 18, 15, no age. It used to be an age. Let me look it up now. Now I got to go ahead and use Google AI. Um, how old do you have to be to qualify for a student loan? Let's see. There's no minimum age for a federal student loan, allowing even minor 17-year-olds to apply by signing a special promissory note. But most private lenders require borrowers to be the age of the majority, usually 18 plus, often requiring a co-signer for minors to guarantee repayment. So that's the issue. So even though they're 18 and they can get it because they don't have the credit and income, most private lenders who will give you all the money won't loan to you because of your age. So they want a co-signer. Your parents won't co-sign for the loan. So now you can't go to that school you want to go to. Now you got to go to community college because it's cheaper. That means you're poor. That means you're poor. So it goes back to what I initially said. Community college is for the poor. It's for teen parents. It's for motherfuckers who was fuck ups and they just getting their shit together at the age 21, 22 and up. There is parent plus loan, but others they can be any age. You're talking about FAFSA, huh? Community college is a smart move. It is, but it isn't. It depends on what you're going to college for. If you're just going to college just to get it done and make money real fast, then it's a smart move. But if you're going to college for the whole college experience, networking, friendships, all that other stuff, then it's not the smartest move. I remember people in the ghetto.
Hey, y'all, hey, it's Blind Mom. So, welcome to the commentary break. All right, she it speaks a lot on going to college, not community college, going to a 4-year university and making friends and the friendships and the networking and all of that. But then she keeps her children in the house away from kids, away from society. They don't make friends, so I'm confused. You say that your kids don't need no friends at all, they only need you, but then you say that they need to go to 4-year universities to make friends and to network. But if you don't get them used to the world, what do you think is going to happen when they go to the university speech? Duh. You got to let them make friends now. You got to get them used to the world now, used to the rude people, used to the people that might try to get over on them. So when they are by themselves at that 4-year university, they know what to expect. This is common sense.
Used to go to school to get the money and then don't go. Yep, I did that. I was souped up. I bought my cars and everything. I was souped up. Actually, when Choice went to kindergarten, I was about to go back to college just for student loans. I'm so smart academically, I can go to college for free. I know how to write all the essays. I know how to find the money. And at the time, my kid's guidance counselor, that's what she did. She went to college absolutely like off loan money, not just free. She went off of scholarships and loans for 8 years, and that's how she took care of her kids until they was old enough to go to school where she didn't have to pay. Once they was old enough to go to school, she got a job. She got that job at a Title I school because they would pay back her loan faster. So you got to be strategic. That's why it's like really no excuse. But then some of y'all just dumb. Some of y'all can't pass the motherfucking tape test, you know. So it's harder for you. Not that you can't get there. You can get there. It's just gonna take you a little longer. My sister started theirs now, has a doctorate degree as well, educated. That's fine. That's good for your sister, but it just proves that your sister was a po motherfucker. You probably po. That's why you gotta brag on your sister. My sister started there. What you got, ho? You a po bitch, your family po, and your sister had to go to community college because y'all was po. Thank God that he made her different though. She got through that situation. Now she has her doctorate degree. Come on. Come on now. She like, no, you're a hairstylist. I see you say you're a hairstylist. Okay. I'm just saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Poor never. Prove it. Prove it. Look how she talk about people. Yep, this how I talk. I'm a veteran, 36 years. That's good. That VA loan, so good. That was a smart move. Your kids can go to college for free. And the VA pays me to go to school. I took community college route because it's cheaper. That puts more money in my pocket after they pay for my school. That's genius. Great job. It's all about being strategic. I'm not going to hell, I'm going to heaven. Why would God send me to hell for telling the truth? God loves truth tellers. It's you evil motherfuckers that don't. Yep. 6 figures and very rich in spirit. How you got your 6 figures doing? How you got it? Girl, you a po motherfucker. Or at least you once was. Come on now. Anyways, any other questions for me? Man, not the tape test. They can't pass it. Do they still make y'all take the tape test though? I'm old. I ain't been to college, guys. Seriously. I dropped out of community college in 2000 and I'm trying to think of what year. I want to say 2010 or 11. And I tried out of community college when I got my first job making $12 an hour. You couldn't tell me shit. I got a call center job making $12 an hour. I was making more than teachers. I said, bitch, fuck substitute teaching, bitch. I went from making 650 to 725 to $12. Bitch, you couldn't tell me nothing. That's why call center hoes think they all that. You sit in the AC all day. Some of y'all got it real good now. Back in the day, wasn't a lot of at home jobs. Y'all sit at home, you eat your snacks, you watch your shows. Y'all can't tell a call center bitch shit. Then when you get into healthcare client, oh, you really can't tell them hoes nothing. You ain't even on the phones no more. So I come from a different kind of background. But once I got into that kind of action, I was like, oh, okay. But it's mentally taxing. Like, it's like content creation. Content creation is a great job, but mentally it's taxing. That's how we make so much money because this is abuse. Like what we have to go through to make this money is insane. That's why we deserve every penny. All content creators deserve every single cent because mentally it's draining. That's how the call center bitch get paid more than a nigga on the side of the road in the hot sun doing construction. It's because that bitch fucked up his life. He was a felon and he can't get no good job nowhere else. He's a golden egg, you dumb fuck. He was a dumb fuck and now he's getting fucked over. He gotta go stand out in the sun all day. Meanwhile, his bitch that actually finished high school, that ain't got no felonies, got that good call center job. She in the AC making more than him. That was me. And then that's how it's imbalanced. That's why I listen to you hoes. When you hoes be talking about, oh, you do this for what, oh, you this, you that. Y'all hoes is too. If you come from where I come from, you're smarter than him. You make more money than him. And you got your little food stamp card and you got your little low income housing hoe and he's living off of you. He's mooching. He got 6, 7, 8 baby mamas, or maybe he only got 2 or 3. Child support is coming out that little itty bitty teeny weeny check and you're making more than him. If it wasn't for housing and food stamps, you would be homeless. That nigga cannot carry you. You can't carry you for real either. That's why you still got it, ho. And you committing fraud. Don't do too much because I call him and tell him that he living there. I give him his whole name. I tell him what he work at. I go ahead and take pictures. I had him popping up. I go down there and I write the letter. I sign my signature. I'll take a picture. I'll tell you I did it. All right. Any questions? This one they get mad.
That's that's what she said, y'all. So I wonder, did she really do that to Ann Riley? Remember, when her and Ann Riley got into it, she said that she was going down to Section 8 to write a letter and give her signature and her name and everything and tell them that Ann Riley isn't reporting all her income. Did she really do it or was that just for content?
That's when they say I'm the devil. Nope, you need to stop doing fraud. Make him really man up while you talking about wood. Make him really man up, ho. Y'all see why my family can't stand me. All right, so anyways, healthcare too. Yep, I did healthcare claims. So guys, by the age of 25, I had 36 different jobs. Getting a job not hard. I'm actually the best at getting a job. I can get a job today if I wanted to. But I'm famous. As soon as I get the job, the hotel gonna be hating, trying to get me fired and stuff. So the likelihood of me ever getting a job a day in my life is like slim to none. I probably will never work another job a day in life. I sold 50 tickets. Thank you guys so much for your business. We sold 2 more tickets.
Honestly, it's kind of the same thing with Apple Store Shay. Like, she's tried to get jobs, but if people recognize her, it just is not a good thing. So I don't know, even she need to get an at-home job, a work from home job, call center job, like Peach was just saying, something like that is what Apple Store Shay needs to get. So people can't recognize her. They may recognize her voice a little bit, but she needs to be very professional. Like E. Kane called the credit card company one day and the lady recognized her voice. So they have to be careful that way also. But just be professional. Don't use any accents or things like that and do your work from home call center job, Shay, and get your money and don't tell anybody what you're doing. Literally, I always tell people that I work at McDonald's. So although I'm working from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the call center in my home, in my front room, they think that I'm at McDonald's every day working, and that's why I'm not on live getting drunk. You feel me?
I made $2,777.50. Still not enough. If I was to teach this class, I would literally make less than a little bit over actually $100 a day. Let me see. It's a 21-day long class. Let's do our calculations. Tell me if it would be worth my while so far. Can I be proud of myself? So I made a total of 50 sales. So what we're gonna do, come on calculator. I hope you host a screen recording me running out of storage. Ah, bitch. You don't know what to delete, having a panic attack. Ah, hope. 50 students times $55.55. I made $2,770.50. However, it is a 21-day class and it's an hour a day. So I'm going to put in 21 hours of work if I don't go over. Divide that by 21 days, I would be getting paid $132.26 an hour if I move forward with this class and I don't sell anything else. Is that worth my time? Of course not. I have to make more money. I will sell 270 tickets tonight, or at least by tomorrow if I go to sleep. 270 minus 50. We have to sell 220 more tickets. And that would bring me to 220 times $55.55. I'll earn $12,221. All right. We're going to get it nice and slow. We got to eat this elephant. All right. Next question, guys. For those of you who want to do my hair, yes, I still have opportunities for you to utilize my used wigs. You'll pay me $243.86 to do my hair tomorrow starting at 5 a.m. I'm a loctician. I have a shop with a braider and a barber. I feel stuck though. I want more money. You have to get some kind of products. So a product, and this is why I don't really like to promote products versus hair. Hairstylists, I don't mind. I promote these hoes all day because they're limited. Most hairstylists, let's do some math. My calculator went dead. My computer died. I need to go put it on the charger, but I'm using it as a tripod. So most hair installers, they charge $100 to put on a wig. $100 to put on a wig. Most of them can only do 7 wigs a day. 100 times 7 is $700 a day. That's all they can make. That's how much the average person charges to install a lace wig. $700 a day, and that's them working all day. $700 a day. Not bad. That's awesome. There's not jobs paying that much, right? But a product, let's say this is a product that a lot of y'all already use. Got to be glued. How much does this cost? Y'all comment down below how much this costs. I don't know how much this costs because I don't buy this. I didn't pay attention. How much does this cost? We can even go with 200. Let's go with 200. Somebody says 200 around here. So that's $1,400. They can make $1,400 max, $200 a day. They said, I don't know, it's like 8. She said 10. She's a stylist. $9.99, $9. Okay, we're gonna go with $10. We'll go the higher route. So let's say this is $10. But just off Pete showing this in his video, they could sell 100 bottles of this right now, just off of me showing it in the video, right? So we take 100 times that by 10. That's easy math. Peaches, you should have been able to do that off the top of your head. Come on now, Peach. That's $1,000 off 100 bottles. Mind you, to pack 100 bottles of this, because it's already made, it would probably take them about 10 minutes. We can even be generous and say an hour. They make way more money than that. You understand? So, in order to maximize your earning potential, you have to get a product. Whether it's your own shampoo, it's your own hair oil, that's the only way. Because with time, it's no difference than me putting on these wigs. That's why I won't travel. I tell people that all the time. Oh, come to here, you'll make a killing. And Devon is the one who told me, well, if you do not heads, because initially I was only doing one service a day. I would not do 2. I would not do 3. It was one service a day just to make sure I could commit to time. When I tried to start doing 2, it was like a time constraint, me going to all these different locations. But Devon and Jazz changed my life in Orlando. When he said, do 9 like Jazz, I did 5 the next day. I made $5,555 in a day putting on wigs in Orlando after that conversation. Versus I would have only made $1,111 a day. Even when I lower my price point, and I put that, okay, I'm going to charge $123. $123.23. I had 7 stylists pay me to do that day. 7 times 3, 21, carry the 2, 14, 15, 16, decimal. 7 times 3, 21, carry the 2, 7 times 2, 14, 15, 16, carry the 1, 7, 8. That's $861.61. That's good. But then I just tell you, if you sell 100 of these for $10, that's $1,000.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Queen Blama. Welcome to the commentary break, love bugs. We have been here for almost an hour reacting on Peach McIntyre. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, January the 27th. We have almost made it through January, you guys. It's almost Valentine's Day. I'm excited. Me and hubby, we're going on a vacation. So I'm a little bit excited about Valentine's Day. Do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? This will be our last commentary break, love bugs, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. We are almost at the end of this video, so I might stop it one more time and say something to y'all. But if not, toodles. Enjoy your Tuesday. And hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be quiet so you can enjoy the rest of this video.
This is better. Imagine if we do both though. Like even right now, I'm live. I'm getting paid for the live stream, but people are shopping my website. Today alone on my website from selling a class, I do gotta wake up and teach the class. I done made 2,700 $77.50. So I'm making money with that. Then I'm still gonna make money getting my hair done. Then I'm still gonna make money from doing small business promos. A small business promo video gonna take me about 30 minutes because everybody get one-on-one time with me. I literally sit down, I talk to them, get the concept, do the video, boom, got the video, tag them, we good, make $555 from that, sit back in the chair, finish getting my hair done. You gotta figure out how can you free up time. Products give you your time back, but not all your time. Digital products are better. Digital products are better. That's why when I tell people I don't want to sell hair, it's not that I don't know a hair vendor. It's that this is petty to me. Even if we look at something like Wake Up with Peach, I'm going to be at home in my motherfucking closet I'm put on clothes. I ain't gonna wear pajamas this session. But sometimes I'm in my pajamas at home with my husband and kids on this bitch for an hour. Even if I was to do this class, I made $132 and 26 cents in an hour, and I don't have to do nothing but wake up, motivate people, which is hard, by the way. I'm worth every penny. Motivate people, read a book to them, make sure they understand how to do their goals and achieve results, hold them accountable. That's still better than I gotta get up, I gotta drive, I gotta braid hair down, I gotta install the wig. I'm at home. Now, some of y'all have in home businesses, it cuts your overhead. So you gotta look at, to summarize, I'm teaching you hoes too much. To summarize basic economics, you have to learn how can you make more money with less time. I would never meet a bitch to sell them a wig if I sold hair. A bitch would always have to order online and I would ship it. And I would have uh, destinated, I can't even say the word, designated, there we go, designated times where I'm actually shipping products. I done did this before. I already had $1 million business 11 years ago. Y'all hoes are dumb. I done did this before. I already wrote a book without Chat GPT. I still make money. It's called Get Out Your Feelings and Get This Money. Mackenzie Carter's legendary summer shameless plug. Go get it from Amazon, Barnes& and Nobles, Books A Million, Goodreads. Buy it for the nigga that you love in prison. He'll be entertained. Yeah, it's a good book. All right. How much to do your brows? $1,111.11. I will not do any tattooing of my eyebrows. I have absolutely no tattoos, but you can do, some temporary brows, and we can talk about the fact that you offer tattooing service. I ain't doing that. $1,111.11. We should all have in-home businesses, period. I believe in that too. Literally did that, all of it. Yeah. So I done did so much. I've done so much. but I've also been the biggest fuck up. So I've learned a lot of things the hard way. Right now I'm playing catch up. I literally gambled all my money. Not once, not two, not three, not four, probably 100 times. So right now we're in a season where we're playing catch up. I literally was on a conference call today and I was like, listen, I'm playing catch up. We're really late. And it was like, okay, we're playing catch up. So when we're playing catch up, we ain't got time for bullshit. It's no difference than you bitches that's going back to school right now to be CNAs. I mean, RNs. You was a CNA, you was a LPN, you was a shoplifter, you was the bitch in the hood beating everybody up because you wasn't dealing with your childhood trauma. Childhood trauma was whooping on you, so you was whooping on hoes. Now you have matured. Your frontal lobe has developed. And now you're trying to get your life together and do it the right way. You're in community college and you still got your nursing job at the hospital and you still go home and you make them kids food and they ain't eating oodles or noodles and you not no hoe no more. You not going to the bar no more. You getting your shit together. Pat yourself on the motherfucking back. You was a fuck up. But it's okay. You getting it together now. But you realize now you ain't got time for no nonsense. You ain't entertaining no nigga, or at least you ain't arguing with no one, no nigga. You ain't beefing with no bitch. A bitch could do all that rah rah rah. Now you got too much to lose. Ho, I could whoop on you like trauma whooped on me, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm letting you slide because I have matured. Tommy Lee is a good example. I see the clips. I don't watch TV. I see the clips on TikTok about her restraining herself. Even though we know Tommy Lee could fight, even though we know she was essayed by her uncle, even though we know she got that quick temper, as she's maturing, getting tired of the consequences, she is controlling herself. And that's hard. Self control is hard. Coming from where we come from, poverty, fucked up backgrounds, filled with a lot of trauma. And everybody has trauma, it just looks different. Everybody's trauma isn't essay. Some people's trauma is an accident. Some people's trauma is witnessing death. Some people's trauma is seeing their favorite cousin die. Everybody's trauma look different. All right? But everybody has trauma. It's okay. We all have different coping mechanisms. But when you're trying to get it together later on in life, you are literally a fuck up, and that's okay. When you fuck up, you learn the best. I'm so good at what I do because I got fucked over so much. A bitch can't fuck over me, bitch. I don't play that. I catch on real quick. Oh, you can't trick me, manipulate me. You ain't getting my Timberland boots, bitch. You ain't getting my buy outfit. You not getting that car that I want to buy, bitch. I don't let people trick me.
All right, y'all. So we do have to do another commentary break because we just still going and going and going. She's still talking, but we're literally at the end. So, with that being said, make sure y'all smack that likety like button on the way out, love bugs. Thank y'all for being here the entire time. You are the real MVPs. I am looking for a Lives Life video to react on, y'all. We looking and looking. Something to react on. I'm pretty sure I'm getting ready to go live for an hour on Queen Blah said it, but I'm looking. Gotta find something to react on first. I need a freaking live that's like 30 minutes long at least. I can do this one. Yeah, I could do that one. Okay, I found the live. All right. You'll make sure y'all spark that likety like button on the way out, love bugs. Enjoy the rest of this video. I'm gonna talk to y'all in the next one.
You understand? So, with that being said, I need to charge all my devices. Y'all might see me later, y'all might not. We're gonna wrap this up. For those of you who like this kind of conversation and saying, "Ooh, I could learn for Peach," I thought she was a dumb bitch. I thought she was the devil. I thought she was a child on Ritalin. Ho, you gotta pay me for that one. I ain't gonna never forget that hoe. And hoe, you know who you is, your ugly ass, old ugly, dirty bitch. That's why you won't show your house. Show your house sitting on the edge of that bed, dirty bitch. All right, so anyways, Peaches. You definitely should have said that. Ah, dirty bitch. Tell that hoe to show the rest of her house, old dirty hating ass hoe. Dirty hating ass, ugly ass, old lady looking ass hoe. Um, anywho, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to be back maybe later, maybe not. I have to charge my devices. But Wake Up with Peach is like this. We literally have these deep conversations as we set our goals. And we set goals in 5 areas every day, 20 consecutive days in a row, in order to achieve more goals than we ever did. Uh-uh.